Welcome back to Ashleal, the best in women's track and field action. We're in Tampere for the women's high jump heptathlon at the European Under-20 Championships 2025. There are 22 athletes here, split in two groups of A and B, each athlete ready to test herself against the bar. Every clearance counts toward their overall total, and this is where the specialists can really separate themselves from the field. If you enjoy following the rising stars of athletics, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the action. Now, let's begin. The bar is set at 1.53 meters. This is 17-year-old Mireia Uusorg from Estonia, a heptathlon athlete. Her personal best in the high jump is 1.71 meters. And an easy clearance for the Estonian on her first attempt. This is 18-year-old Anna Hinkelmann from Germany. A heptathlete ranked inside the world's top 200, she has a personal best of 1.64 meters in the high jump. And Hinkelmann clears the bar comfortably. She is from Group B, and the bar for the Group B athletes at the moment is at 1.50 meters.
And what on earth was that? She came sprinting in and jumped over the bar like it was a hurdle, and it's been given as a clearance. I've honestly never seen anything like it.
That was 18-year-old Eden Robinson from Great Britain. Robinson was 5th at the 2024 World Under-20 Championships and is also the national Under-20 champion in the heptathlon. Her personal best in the high jump is 1.62 meters. Clearly, high jump isn't exactly her speciality. And that is 18-year-old Nikola Bunde from Latvia. She recently won the Latvian Under-20 heptathlon title. Her personal best in the high jump is 1.72 meters. Bunde clears 1.56 meters on her first attempt. This is 17-year-old Enya Silkina from Ireland, a developing heptathlete ranked inside the world's top 600. She has a personal best of 1.63 meters in the high jump. A clearance for the Irish on her first attempt. They're alternating between the two groups, and the bars are set at different heights for each group. So it would be helpful to keep an eye on the scorecard to follow along. And another first attempt clearance for Hinkelmann, this time at 1.53 meters. This is 18-year-old Isolde Sævarsdóttir from Iceland, a national champion in multiple events and holder of the Icelandic Under-20 record in the 400 meters hurdles. She has also represented her country at the 2025 European Team Championships. Her personal best in the high jump is 1.61 meters. And Sævarsdóttir brings down the bar on her first attempt at 1.53 meters. The bar is now at 1.59 meters in Group A. This is 18-year-old Sarolta Kriszt from Hungary. An established force in junior athletics, Kriszt has already won 2 European silver medals in the heptathlon at the Under-20 Championships in 2025 and the Under-18 Championships in 2022, and is the reigning Hungarian champion. She is also the Hungarian Under-20 record holder in the 400 meters, the Under-18 record holder in the 400 meters hurdles, and the Under-18 record holder in the heptathlon. Her personal best in the high jump is 1.76 meters. What a resume to have at just 18 years old. An easy clearance for the Hungarian on her first attempt at 1.59 meters. This is 18-year-old Anna Pfister from Switzerland. She is ranked inside the world's top 300 in the heptathlon and is the Swiss Under-20 heptathlon title holder. She has a personal best of 1.72 meters in the high jump. And Pfister clears the bar on her first attempt. Another first attempt clearance for Bunde at 1.59 meters. Relief on the face of Uusorg as she clears 1.59 meters on her second attempt. This is 18-year-old Enni Virjonen from Finland. Already established as one of Europe's leading juniors, she captured the heptathlon title at the 2024 European Under-18 Championships. She has a personal best of 1.77 meters in the high jump, so this is clearly one of her strong events where she'll be looking to score big. And Virjonen clears 1.56 meters in Group B on her first attempt. This is 18-year-old Albina Zaitseva from Ukraine. She finished 6th in the heptathlon at the 2024 World Under-20 Championships and is ranked among the world's top 200 heptathletes. Zaitseva is also a strong high jumper with a personal best of 1.80 meters. The Ukrainian soars over the bar at 1.62 meters on her first attempt. This is 18-year-old Zola Ndouma-Mona from France. Ranked inside the world's top 300 in the heptathlon, she is also a strong performer in the long jump and hurdles. Ndouma-Mona has a personal best of 1.75 meters in the high jump, and Ndouma-Mona is over the bar on her first attempt. and Uusorg clears 1.62 meters on her first attempt. Kriszt clears 1.62 meters comfortably on her first attempt as well. These initial heights don't seem to be bothering any of the athletes. Pfister too goes over the bar on her first attempt. That was Hinkelmann going over the bar on her second attempt at 1.56 meters. Don't get confused by the changing heights. The athletes are split into separate groups, each progressing at different bar heights independently. A third consecutive first attempt clearance for Bunde. It's a new season best for Hinkelmann. She clears 1.59 meters on her first attempt. This is 18-year-old Adéla Hanáková from Czechia. She is the Czech under-20 heptathlon champion. Hanáková is also a strong high jumper, with a personal best of 1.79 meters. In Group A, the bar is at 1.65 meters, and Uusorg clears the height on her first attempt with a slight graze on the way down. This is 17-year-old Annika Paluas from Estonia. She is the reigning Estonian under-20 heptathlon champion and has a personal best of 1.70 meters in the high jump. And Paluas brings down the bar on her first attempt at 1.59 meters. This is 19-year-old Lucia Acklin from Switzerland. She won silver in the heptathlon at the 2024 World Under-20 Championships. Acklin has a personal best of 1.68 meters in the high jump. The Swiss is one of the favorites for a podium finish in the heptathlon here. She soars over the bar on her first attempt at 1.59 meters. This is 19-year-old Emma Kaul from Germany. Ranked inside the world's top 100 in the heptathlon, she set the German under-18 record in 2023 with 5,946 points. Kaul's personal best in the high jump is 1.69 meters, an easy clearance for the German on her first attempt at 1.59 meters. This is 18-year-old Ruby Jansen from the Netherlands. She's the Dutch under-20 heptathlon champion and ranks inside the world's top 300 in the discipline. Jansen has a personal best of 1.70 meters in the high jump, and a first attempt clearance for the Dutch at 1.59 meters. Silkana clears 1.59 meters on her second attempt. Wow. Robinson jumps over 1.59 meters on her second attempt and equals her season best. I am not sure if this is an actual lesser-known technique. Tell us in the comments if you know anything about it. A comfortable clearance for Pfister on her second attempt at 1.65 meters. Kriszt is on her last attempt at 1.65 meters. And she makes it over on her last attempt.
Osaattetaan hyvin nämä korkeussäädöt sopia tähän, just kun alkaa laji. Muutama valokuva ja tulossa on edessä. Nyt ne häipy siitä, mutta jos ei sitä huomaa, niin sitten ohjata sen kuvaa ja tulla. Niin, sitten toi valokuva, että ei se suoraan tonne eessä, noin näin toi kirjoitus tuolla eikä tauko.
The bar height now goes up to 1.68 meters in Group A. This is 18-year-old Natacha Candé from Portugal. Ranked inside the world's top 200 in both the heptathlon and high jump, she is the reigning Portuguese outdoor and indoor champion. Candé has a personal best of 1.82 meters in the high jump. This is Candé's first jump in the competition. She skipped all the heights before this. And she flies over the bar on her first attempt. Virjonen clears 1.62 meters on her first attempt in Group B. Hanáková gave the bar a real wobble on her way down, but it holds, and it's a first attempt clearance for her at 1.62 meters. After her struggle in the previous round, Kriszt goes over the bar on her first attempt in this round at 1.68 meters. Easy clearance for Kaul at 1.62 meters on her first attempt. This is 18-year-old Marleen Ritari from Estonia. Ranked inside the world's top 250 in the heptathlon and top 400 in the high jump, she has shown steady progress across the combined events. Ritari has a personal best of 1.77 meters in the high jump, and the Estonian goes over the bar on her first attempt at 1.68 meters. This is 19-year-old Jana Koščak from Croatia. One of the world's leading juniors, Koščak is the reigning world under-20 heptathlon champion and was the European under-18 heptathlon champion in 2022, making her the clear favorite here in the high jump and for the overall heptathlon title. She also holds national titles in both the high jump and long jump, and her personal best in the high jump is an outstanding 1.92 meters. And that was easily done by the Croatian, a first attempt clearance at 1.68 meters. Hinkelmann is on her last attempt at 1.62 meters. The bar trembles but stays put. The crowd cheers for the German who makes the clearance on her last attempt and survives to advance further. Bunde is over 1.68 meters on her second attempt. Robinson, with her exceptional technique, clears 1.62 meters on her last attempt. And Uusorg survives. That was her last attempt at 1.68 meters. Just a faint tickle on the way down. The bar is now at 1.71 meters in Group A. Candé is over the bar on her first attempt once again. In Group B, the bar is at 1.65 meters, and that was Virjonen with another first attempt clearance. Hinkelmann once again gives the bar a real rattle, but it stays up. It's a first attempt clearance for her at 1.65 meters. Hanáková grazes the bar and it wobbles, but it's still a first attempt clearance for the Czech. After a bit of a struggle in the previous round, Uusorg is back with her first attempt at 1.71 meters. And she begins the round by knocking the bar over. And Kriszt soars over on her first attempt at 1.71 meters. After that earlier struggle at 1.65, she looks to have found her rhythm again. Just clips it with the back of her legs, and the bar goes down. That's Ritari's first failed attempt at the competition. Bunde, too, fails her first attempt at 1.71 meters. This is 19-year-old Anna-Elisabeth Ehlers from Germany. A talented combined eventer and a particularly strong high jumper, she recently took silver in the high jump at the German Under-20 Championships. Ehlers has a personal best of 1.85 meters, achieved indoors in Dortmund this year. And the German begins her competition with a failed attempt at 1.71 meters. But it wasn't a bad effort, just caught the bar with the back of her legs. A lot like what happened with Bunde. That was Paluas failing her second attempt at 1.65 meters. Only one more attempt left for her to clear the bar now. Kaul looking for some encouragement on her second attempt at 1.65 meters. She got nowhere near to clearing that bar. Only one more attempt left for the German to get it right. This height is really testing the athletes. Now, Uusorg fails her second attempt at 1.71 meters. And this time, it's Pfister's turn to falter. You can sense the tension rising, with so many athletes now clinging to final chances at 1.71 meters. But Ritari goes clear on her second attempt, just grazing the bar on the way down. With so many struggling at 1.71 meters, that's a huge clearance, and it keeps her ahead of the pressure. Bunde is not happy with that. She brings down the bar on her second attempt. Robinson, with her exceptional high jump technique, becomes the first athlete to be eliminated here. She did well for herself with that unorthodox jumping style, clearing a best of 1.62 meters to equal her personal best. And Paluas follows shortly after. The Estonian fails her last attempt at 1.65 meters and departs with 759 points from this event. And Kaul responds under pressure, clearing the bar on her third attempt to keep her hopes alive. You can see what it means. Relief and joy all over her face as she walks back from the mat. That was perfectly done by Pfister, effortlessly over the bar on her last attempt. It's hard to believe she was having trouble at this height. We are at the 40th minute mark in this competition, but there are still some athletes here that we are seeing for the first time. This is 18-year-old Lalie Pouzancre-Hoyer from France, a versatile athlete ranked inside the world's top 300 in the heptathlon. She won bronze in the 400 meters hurdles at the 2024 European Under-18 Championships. Pouzancre-Hoyer has a personal best of 1.69 meters in the high jump. That was her first attempt at the new height of 1.68 meters in Group B. The bar is at 1.74 meters now in Group A, and Candé goes over on her first attempt once again. After 4 consecutive first attempt clearances, Acklin registers her first failure of the competition on her first attempt at 1.68 meters. Just a subtle graze of the back of her legs, it looks like. Just a faint tickle, but Kriszt is over on her first attempt at 1.74 meters. The Hungarian has been flawless, apart from that brief stumble at 1.65 meters. And Pouzancre-Hoyer fails her second attempt at 1.68 meters. Virjonen makes no mistake this time. The Finn sails over 1.68 meters on her second attempt. And Hinkelmann fails her second attempt at 1.68 meters. The German has already achieved a new personal best of 1.65 meters in the previous round. Clearing this height to set another new personal best is going to take a special effort from her. Hanáková just brushes the bar with her hips on the way down, but it stays in place, and she's over 1.68 meters on her second attempt. Koščak passed at 1.71 meters. This is her first attempt at 1.74 meters. And she's over. No problem there for the Croatian. Kaul catches the bar with her shoulder on the way down. It was first her shoulder that brushes the bar, and then her hips knocked it over. It's her second failure at 1.68 meters. Jansen can't get through on her second attempt at 1.68 meters. The bar comes down again, and she is now left with just one attempt to clear this height. Ndouma-Mona misses on her second attempt at 1.74 meters, and the pressure now shifts to her final jump. Another athlete we are seeing for the first time here. This is 19-year-old Iana Ahetz-Etcheber from France. A developing combined eventer, she is ranked inside the world's top 300 in the heptathlon and top 600 in the high jump. Ahetz-Etcheber has a personal best of 1.75 meters in the high jump, and that was her second failure at 1.74 meters. The competition ends for Hinkelmann, but she'll leave satisfied, having raised her personal best to a new mark of 1.65 meters. Perfect execution by Acklin this time, to go over 1.68 meters on her last attempt, and with that, she also equals her personal best. Kaul now on her final attempt at 1.68 meters. And she's over! The German pulls it off again, a repeat of that clutch last attempt, and she's still in the competition. Now, Ndouma-Mona on her last attempt at 1.74 meters. And she almost had it. Just a subtle graze on the way down, and the bar falls. Still, Ndouma-Mona can be pleased, adding 867 points to her total. The bar is now at 1.71 meters in Group B. And this is Hanáková with her first attempt. She did the same in the previous round, except this time the bar does not survive and falls. In Group A, the bar now goes up to 1.77 meters. Candé is first up once more. The Portuguese athlete has been very impressive so far. Candé sails over with ease once again. No surprise, given this is her strongest event, and she's putting that class on display. Acklin with her first attempt at 1.71 meters. It will be a new personal best for her if she clears this height. Not on her first attempt. 2 more attempts still left for her to try and clear it. And Kriszt fails her first attempt at 1.77 meters. Didn't quite get the lift she needed. Virjonen returns for her second attempt at 1.71 meters. The bar is still wobbling, but it holds as the Finn celebrates a successful clearance. It is almost like a replay of her first attempt at this height. Hanáková holds her head in disbelief as the bar goes down, and now she is left with just one more attempt. Koščak showing why she is the world under-20 heptathlon champion. Easily done by the Croatian again. Ehlers with her first attempt at 1.77 meters. But she clips it and the bar falls. And it's the same outcome for her compatriot Kaul. She clips the bar on the way over and it comes down. That's her second miss at 1.71 meters. Zaitseva is back on the screen after a while. With so many athletes in action, the cameras can only track one at a time. This is the Ukrainian's second attempt at 1.77 meters. Not the result she was hoping for. Zaitseva is left with one final attempt at this height. And Kriszt, too, will be on her last attempt the next time we see her. Acklin now on her final attempt at 1.71 meters. the pressure visible on her face. Only two outcomes for her. Either she will leave with a new personal best today or not. And there will be no new personal best for the Swiss today. But she does well and adds 830 points to her total. And Kaul finds herself in that familiar situation for the third consecutive time again. The previous two times she has emerged on top. Can the German do it again and turn this into a hat trick of last attempt clearances? The bar wins the battle this time, but Kaul's resilience and fighting spirit have stood out in this high jump battle. No problems there for Ehlers this time. She glides over the bar to clear 1.77 meters on her second attempt. Now, Zaitseva with her last attempt at 1.77 meters. She almost had it cleared. Just a slight brush with the hips brings the bar down. Still, a commendable performance, and she walks away with 903 valuable points. Now, it's time for Kriszt to face the bar at 1.77 meters for the last time. And that's the end of the road at 1.77 meters for the Hungarian. But she leaves collecting 903 points from her determined performance here today. Her competitive spirit was clear, and there is no doubt she'll carry that momentum into the next events. Now it's Ahetz-Etcheber with her last attempt. A brave effort, but the challenge ends here for the French athlete. She can take pride in her performance and the points earned today. All eyes now on Ritari. Maybe she can break this sequence of final attempt failures at 1.77 meters. And she does it! Ritari grazes the bar. It wobbles but stays in place. The Estonian breaks the sequence of final attempt failures, keeping her competition alive with a clutch clearance at 1.77 meters. What a jump under pressure. And she also equals her personal best with that jump. Now, some action from Group B. This is Virjonen with her second attempt at 1.74 meters. And the Finn fails her second attempt as well. The bar is raised to 1.80 meters in Group A, and Candé, with no failures at all at any height, will be the first to go. And the Portuguese registers her first failed attempt of this competition. It looked as though she aborted mid-air after a poor takeoff, but with the momentum carrying her through, she couldn't stop herself and ended up knocking the bar down with her hand before landing on the mat. And Ritari fails her first attempt at 1.80 meters. It was a good effort though. The height looked good, just didn't have enough momentum to take her over the bar. Now, Virjonen with her last attempt at 1.74 meters. And that's it for Virjonen. She's done well today, setting a new season's best and leaving with 867 points for her efforts. Koščak looks unstoppable. A flawless clearance at 1.80 meters for the Croatian. She now takes the outright lead in this competition. Earlier, she was sharing the first position with Candé. And Ehlers brings down the bar on her first attempt at 1.80 meters. It was a much better effort this time, but Candé fails her second attempt at 1.80 meters as well. Just clips the bar with her bum to knock it down. Time for Ritari's second attempt at 1.80 meters. And the bar goes down again. Ritari now has one final jump remaining at this height. Ehlers sits in deep thought, visualizing herself clearing the bar before she takes her attempt. And how close was that? She almost cleared the bar there. Just grazed it with her hamstring to bring it down, but a very good effort indeed by the German. Candé gets ready to take her final attempt. She was going great, but this height of 1.80 meters is proving to be a bit of a challenge for her. And how close was that? Just the faintest graze, I think, with the trailing leg, and the bar comes down. 1.80 meters could not be conquered today, but what a performance from the Portuguese athlete. An absolute treat to watch her compete. Ritari is jumping for a new personal best here. And she doesn't get it this time. Ritari looks a little tired, her run-up lacking her usual speed. She bows out here, collecting 941 points. It's been a gutsy showing from the Estonian, full of fight, and she's earned every bit of respect with her efforts today. Now, Ehlers with her last attempt at 1.80 meters. She got real close to clearing the bar on her previous attempt. Ehlers gets it on her final attempt. Ehlers delivers right when she needed to. She clears 1.80 meters under pressure, a huge clutch jump, and the German keeps herself alive in this competition. The bar now goes up to 1.83 meters, and only 2 athletes remain in this competition, Ehlers and Koščak. Koščak will be the first to take on the new height. And the Croatian is over once again. It was not as flawless as the ones we got used to seeing. She did give the bar a good wobble there, but it is a clearance nonetheless. And Ehlers brings down the bar on her first attempt at 1.83 meters. Ehlers is now on her last attempt, having failed her second attempt at 1.83 meters as well. This time, it's a much better effort, but she still can't find the clearance. Her competition ends here, and she takes away 978 points. A brave fight from the German, whose campaign here was marked by grit and poise. Only one athlete now remains in this competition, Jana Koščak. The bar is now at 1.86 meters as Koščak gets ready for her second attempt. And she gets it right on her second attempt. A comfortable clearance for the Croatian at 1.86 meters. Koščak now has the luxury of deciding the heights she tackles, and it makes sense for her to continue with those 3-centimeter increments, maximizing her points steadily rather than risking a big jump and coming away with nothing. The bar is at 1.89 meters, and once again, Koščak is on her second attempt. She brushes the bar slightly, but it survives. Another clearance on her second attempt, and Koščak continues to rack up the points here.
Se oli se 186 hyppy niin ilmavaatteita, että mikä ihme on, että aina vaan nousee.
The bar is now at 1.92 meters. 1.92 meters is also Koščak's personal best. And she gets it on her first attempt. Koščak clears 1.92 meters, equaling her personal best. And look at that reaction. She is absolutely ecstatic. She did give the bar a clip there, but lucky for her, it stayed up. So Koščak racks up 1132 points in this event, which is the championship best for the most points ever scored in a single event at these championships. And she is not even finished yet. The bar is now set at 1.95 meters, and this is a golden opportunity for Koščak to chase a new personal best. It would be the perfect icing on the cake of an already spectacular performance. And she brings down the bar on her first attempt. Koščak is now on her final attempt. One last chance for her to leave with a new personal best. and Koščak fails her final attempt at 1.95 meters, left disappointed at not securing that new personal best. Jana Koščak, what a towering performance by the 19-year-old Croatian, clearing 1.92 meters, equaling her lifetime best, and racking up a championship best 1132 points. She stamped her dominance all over this competition. The Croatian was in complete command from start to finish, in a league of her own, handling the pressure with poise and power. Her series today will be remembered as something special, a true statement performance from one of the brightest young stars in athletics. And that brings the women's high jump heptathlon to a close here in Tampere. A huge thank you to all the athletes. They've given us drama, determination, and moments to remember. From personal bests and clutch last attempt clearances to record-breaking heights, every jumper added their own story to this contest. Congratulations to all who competed, and respect to those who pushed themselves to the limit today. The full results of this competition will be on your screen in a few seconds. This has been Ashleal, bringing you the very best in women's track and field action. If you enjoyed following the high jump drama with us, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next event. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time with more incredible athletics events.
Season best for first three teams.